Maybe if I unmute my mic, it would work. Hela. It's gonna be a hell of a good time. Maybe. Alright, so scenario 4. I've never played against Hela before, so this is my first time. So it looks like remove. Alright, so let's just go into a little. Alright, so against all odds, Thanos has been defeated, and the Infinity Gauntlet wrested from his hand. The combined power of the Guardians of the Galaxy and the Avengers was just enough to save the universe from the Mad Titan. The heroes all breathe a huge sigh of relief, but they have to decide what to do with the Infinity Gauntlet. Tensions rise among the superpowered friends as an impassioned debate breaks out. Before the argument can spiral further out of control, the enigmatic Adam Warlock steps forward to offer his stewardship. His unique connection to the Soul Stone makes him the ideal candidate to safeguard the gauntlet. The gathered Avengers and Guardians agree to this, and the gauntlet is entrusted to Warlock's care. Relieved to have the matter settled, the exhausted heroes move to the lounge to eat and celebrate their victory. After they leave, the stoic figure of Adam Warlock is replaced by the grinning god of mischief, Loki. Used his magic arts to impersonate Warlock and fool the heroes into giving him the Infinity Gauntlet. Wow, that's so Loki. The trickster uses the power of the gauntlet to enact the final part of his plan to usurp the throne of Asgard from Odin. He casts the All-Father down to hell, consigning him to the cruel misturations of Hela, goddess of death. Only the stalwart watchman of Asgard, Heimdall, escapes to bring news of Loki's treachery to Avengers Tower. He warns that only Odin has the power to defeat Loki, and insists that the heroes journey to Hell to rescue the All-Father from Hela's grasp. Alright, so, as far as the main scheme deck goes, we remove Hela A and add Hela B for expert mode, so we're only going to be doing Hela A, because we're doing standard 3. The encounter deck will consist of Hela, Legions of Hell, Frost Giants, and standard sets. And the standard set can be found in this scenario, the villain has infinite hit points. A character with infinite hit points cannot be defeated by taking damage, however, damage may still be dealt to the character through attacks and card abilities. Hela is the Asgardian goddess of death, and that makes her nearly impossible to defeat without the aid of Odin, the All-Father of Asgard. The heroes would never be able to vanquish the goddess of hell. Unfortunately for the heroes, Odin begins the game as captive, attached to the main scheme. If the players want to defeat Hela, they must rescue Odin first. To bring Hela's formidable tenacity to the game, she is represented by a single double-sided villain card. She begins the game on her mystic side. When Hela would be defeated, the players must resolve the forced interrupt on stage 1B, Odin's Torment. And then when Hela would be defeated, if Odin is attached to the scheme, discard each attachment from Hela and flip her to the wounded side instead. Flipping Hela from the mystic side to wounded side, and vice versa, is resolved just like advancing the next villain stage. Her hit points are reset, and any status cards attached to Hela remain attached. If the players control Odin ally when Hela is defeated, they win the game. Sounds fair enough. So, remove that. So we have this. My obligation. Set aside Nemesis. We need Legions of Hell, Frost Giants. Set. And campaign setup instructions. Find the Nornstone side scheme to play. If Shawarma campaign is in the campaign pool, each player puts one copy. It is. System Shock is in, it's not. If the Infinity Stones. Oh, was there something I was supposed to do on that one? What does that mean? The Infinity Stones 1B completed. Oh, I think it. Yeah, I did. Oh. Oh, that was the first. Yeah, that was completed. So. Oh, that sucks. Are you serious? Half my deck is gone? What? I get punished for that? Well, that's bull. Huh. Cool. Great to know. Attach Odin to the main scheme on captive side. Then reveal Guna player and Garm. So let's just shuffle these real quick. And go looking for those. She gets 8 health points. Threat cannot be removed from this scheme unless Hela is on the wounded side. When defeated, each player puts a copy of the Norn Stone upgrade into play under their control on its setup side, and then flip this card over. So. Hela gets 1+1 scheme, +1 attack, and then +2 per player, +2 player hit points for each side scheme in the victory display. Oh, it's like that? I don't even know why I decided to do this. Alright. Alright. I think we're ready to get this going here, I think. Alright, so we got Odin's Torment. So set up, attach Odin to the main scheme. Here he is. Face up. Reveal Filler and Garm. Here's Garm. So this gets hinder 1 per player, so this will go to 4. And then we get the boost icon for that. And then when defeated, the first player reveals Hall of Nastron and Nidhogg and puts them into play, and then deal each player a face down counter card. Okay. And then we have Garm, Toughness. So threat cannot be removed from here while he's in play. Set Golburu and Scourge and Hall of Nastron and Nidhogg aside. That's 1, 2, 3. Force interrupts when Hela would be defeated. If Odin is attached to the scheme, discard each attachment from Hela, flip her to her wounded side. Okay, so it kind of basically plays just like MODOK. 18? I sure hope so. And these get set aside. Is there anything else for the setup? Nope. And then I need to make sure that I have copy of Sharma in there, so that's good. All right, so I have to remove half, or the top half of my deck. which I didn't know that. Like I said, this is my first time playing the campaign, so I didn't know that the Infinity Stones scheme was gonna F me over. So there's that. So I'm definitely gonna try to do a halfway decent shuffle, and hopefully. Hopefully I get to keep some cards. Why didn't anyone warn me? If I knew that, I just would have just thrown I just would have. If I knew that, I would have just thrown the game and tried replaying Thanos again. If I knew that was what was gonna go down. Hey, what's up? Hey, I didn't know that that Thanos snap that screws me over in the next scenario. Thanks for telling me. Now I gotta lose half my deck. I am not thrilled about this. Let's just move this down here a little bit. We got a lot of space over here. Oh, okay. Well, spoiler alert. If Thanos snaps, you fucked. But then I'm not playing on an expert. I like that. That looks nice. Alright, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 4, 25. I lose that. I keep that. Would I be ruining the surprise just to see what I lost? I kind of want to look. All right. So I think as far as setup goes, I think that's it. So we're gonna draw to a hand size of 6. And we got strength, energy shield, soul. Yes! We got Soul World. Oh yeah, we got our cape, we got our staff. Yeah, and we got the Sharma. Yeah! RNG, baby. Look at that. And you can't even say I cheated because I totally shuffled. I shuffled and I did a little spread out too. What's better than the surprise I just did with my face? I got my freaking kit cards in there. I'm gonna keep all those. I'll mulligan one, see if I can get another double resource or something, if I have it still, but hey, we got Cyclops still. Alright. Well, I'll tell you one thing, if I don't have Wolverine, I'm screwed. Alright, so let's pay 2 for our staff because it's a resource generator, and I feel like that would be good to have still. Let me check. I think I can fix that while I'm doing this. Let's see here. Oh, I have to now. I need to learn how where to find it. Where do you what settings is that under? Is that in YouTube settings? It's weird. I found the settings on YouTube. It doesn't say that the slow mode's enabled. I don't know if maybe it's I don't know. I typed that in. That went in right away. Okay, so I fixed it. Yes. Okay. Let's do... one, two... No. I don't think I'm going to be playing everything. I think I just use the Sharma and put Cyclops in. Choose Garm as the target. I'm just going to have to hold on to Warlock's cape. And then... pop that off. Then Cyclops hits him for 3. So I feel like this is going to get in my way. I was trying to do a different setup, but you know, I think I just like the decks over here. I got my space. And we're ready up. And then we'll draw to a hand size of 5, holding on to our cape. Nice, we have a Quantum Magic in here. Protective Training, we could totally give that to Cyclops, but it's kind of useless to me now. 3, 4, and then... yeah, we got a Summoning Spell, but how many allies do we have? We know we have 1 confirmed ally in this deck. Alright, and it's going to be Villain's turn. So this is going to go 2 threat on, so this will go to 3. And then Hela is going to activate against me. So she gets the +1 scheme, +1 attack, and +2 health per player for the side schemes in the victory display. So right now she's just a 1/1. What do I got here? Alright, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it, or defend it. So that's going to be 1 and a boost of 1, so it'll be 2 damage. So 9. And then Garm's going to attack for 2. And... oh, actually, I didn't take any damage because I defended that. I'm a fool. Alright, so now I take... well, now I go to 9, because I'll just take the damage. Perfect. And then we will get... oh no, I did take damage because the boost amplify icon. So she attacked for 2 with 1, so 3, so I would have won. So I lost 1. So that would have taken me to 10. And then that would have taken me to 8. Alright, and then we get our encounter card, and that will be a... oh, she gets a toy. Night Sword. Attached to Hela, she now gains piercing. And +1 attack. So now it is my turn. Let's use Staff. Play Quantum Magic. We'll grab a Strength. And then we're going to play Strength, and we'll put in a summoning spell. Let's see what we get. Alright, so we get a Thor. So that's actually nice, because now we have a tough we can use. How much of a surprise is that? Big little bro showing up. Like, hey, what up, sis? It's gonna be a showdown. I need to get the cape out though. Yeah, I would love to have extra attack, but I think having my cape is very important. Unfortunately, I can't ready up, so. Alright, so let's go ahead and use Cyclops to finish off Garm. Alright, so Garm's now been defeated, and he's a victory, so we get to victory him away. And I don't think anything else happens, right? Can't touch this while she is on Mystic. She has to be wounded. So now that I defeated Garm, I can touch the threat here. And that's gonna make her strong though. So Cyclops is defeated, inconsequential. And I'm gonna hold on to Thor with it for his tough. So, oh, I totally put that in the wrong discard pile. It's awesome. All right, so we're gonna ready up, and we're gonna draw to hand size of 5. So we get an energy. Yes, we got Wolverine still. Nice. Triskelion, Mystic Senses, Stun Gun. I have to win with this deck at all costs. Because this is pretty lucky deck I got right now. I got some resources in it. I got some clutch allies. We just gotta get Cyclops back out there, get some modifiers. And we got a stun gun. Get the Mystic Senses out, that's gonna definitely help. Who's gonna catch the Farfetch'd? I wanna catch it. See if I got Pokeball still. Oh, there he escaped. Okay. Fair enough. Alright, so this goes up by 2. This will go to 5. Hela is going to attack. So she's going to be attacking with a base of 2 and then +1 for the boost. We'll go ahead and block the Thor. So that won't matter to anything. So we soak up the damage on that. And then we'll get an encounter card. And we get a Jaguar. It has guard. When revealed, choose to either take 1 damage or place 1 threat on the main scheme. I can spare it. Alright, now we are on to player turn. We'll go ahead and use our energy to put in a Mystic Sense. And then need a Battle Mage. Probably should get rid of the minion. Am I allowed to thwart that still? I can't attack Hela. I can touch that. Probably should get rid of the Dragar. So we'll go ahead and let's thwart 1. put this down to 4 at least. And then we'll do a Battle Mage using a Triskelion leadership card. So if we're using a leadership, what it does is it gives me +1 to all my stats till the end of next round. And because I did that, I can use Warlock's Cape to ready up. Then I can also Hero Response and draw a card for using my Battle Mage. And we drew that into a Night Nurse, which I'll gladly spend a resource on the Stun Gun to put a Night Nurse into play, which will come into play with 3 counters. And the nice thing about that is that I can heal 1 damage and remove a status on something. So at least we have that. And we're gonna try and get this beast out. So since I have a 2 thwart right now, can't do anything, so I'll just remove 2 threat off of here. And I'll just leave him up, and I'll just have Thor just knock him out with 1 shot. Alright, so we'll hold on to Wolverine. And we'll drop to a hand size of 5, so we get Armored Vest, Karmic Blast, Iron Man. And we got the Sorcerer Supreme card. Okay. I mean, I can't hate the way that this deck played out. I think just for the sole fact of when you're playing this campaign, just make a 50 card deck anyways. This goes up to 7. Hela's going to attack. I'll go ahead and defend with 3. Attacking for 2 with a boost. And then that's 3. So if the damage from this attack defeats an ally, place 2 threat on the main scheme. Won't. So this has 1 boost. So that's 2 boosts, 2 attack, 4 damage to my 3 defense. So I take 1 damage, dropping me down to 6. Dragar will attack for 1. Go ahead and take that. And then we get an encounter card. And we get Legions of Hell. When revealed, place 2 additional threat here for each undead minion in play. If there are no undead minions in play, this card gains search. Alright, so this is going to come into play with 4 threat. And it also has a crisis icon. Okay. That being said, we lose our modifiers. Hmm. So we're gonna battle mage to get +1 to everything. That allows me to ready up. It also allows me to draw a card into Skilled Investigator. It's good. Put that in for free, I guess. I think we'll also use that to put Armor Vest on. Like, glare looks annoying. It has to be because it's annoying me. So we'll spend the 2, and then we'll also put in support the Sorcerer Supreme. So that gives us a +1 to our hand size while we're in hero form. Let's sort 2 off of that. So this gets victoried. So when defeated, the first player reveals Hall of Nastron and Nidog and puts them into play, and then deal each other player a face down card. So this goes away. This gets victoried. So this comes in with a hazard. This comes in with toughness. And their health is 6 per player. And their attacks gain overkill. So because this is in the victory display, Hela gets +2 health per player. So her health's at 10. And then +1 attack, +1 scheme. So they have a 3 attack. And then they have that. Right? I think that's right. Base 1, she's got 1 because of their sword. So they had +1 from the sword, and then they got +1 from player side scheme. And then they got +1 scheme from the side scheme. And then +2 on that. So put this in here just to remind myself that they got +2. So yeah, that's fine. Alright, so put the sword back on. Is there any other things there? When Hela is defeated, opponent is not attached to the main scheme. Put that back. This gets victoried. Okay. I think that's all in order. And this has a threat of 4. Alright. So also too, because I defeated a side scheme, I do get to exhaust the skilled investigator. And I do get to draw a card. And I got heroic intuition. So I decked out, so I'm gonna get in a counter card. And I'm gonna shuffle deck. And then Soul World's gonna gain a okay. I think I can afford a flip down. I think. So I think I'm gonna do that. And I'm gonna exhaust that so I can go up to full health. And drop to a hand size of 6, so we get Summoning Spell, Protective Training, Karmic Blast, Energy, and then Strength. So if I'm analyzing this to the best of my ability, clearing out these side schemes is kind of screw me over because it's gonna make her stronger. So I'm thinking that I want to hit her. I think I want to hit her to get rid of her attachments, and then clear off the Nordstones. All right. So 2 threat goes on to the main. So this goes up to 9. And then okay. Gotcha. All right. All right, so Hela is gonna scheme for a base of 2, 3, 4. So we got 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. So 13. This threat's a little dangerous. Night Dog schemes for 1, that goes to 14. He schemes for 1, that goes to 15. Oh, I know one card I don't have in my deck. It's under surveillance. Alright, alright, so we get 2 encounter cards. The first one is the Waste of Nephim. When revealed, take 1 indirect damage, and then take 1 additional indirect damage for each side scheme in victory display. So I'm going to take 2 damage. So that'll take me down to 9. Attached to your identity. Attached identity cannot ready. Alter ego. Spend energy and physical to discard this card. Well, I'm really good at flipping down at the right time. I will say that, and I have played a lot of game. I played a lot of my games in my gameplay There were times I did this like, why did he flip down? But I get these cards that screw me over, and I'm ready to get rid of them. So go me. But I can't. I don't think I can touch this, right? Oh, I can touch that? No, I can't. Okay, I figured. All right, now I know. We got to figure it out. All right, so let's use Karmic Staff for physical. Let's use Heroic Intuition. Let's get rid of that. And then, why am I exhausted? I'm not exhausted. Then we flip over. And then we're going to play 2 to play a summoning spell. And we're going to discard so we get an ally. There you go. We got Wolverine in. I mean, if you're going to have a super thin deck, have like have like one of the best allies in the game, or 2 of the best allies in the game, or 3 if you want to count Cyclops because his ability is pretty good. But yeah. Alright, so now what we're going to do is Wolverine is going to hit Nighthawk for 3. That'll get rid of the tough. And then Wolverine's going to take 2 consequential damage. And then... Oh. Oh. Yeah, I guess I'm going to be wasting this double energy, but it'll be worth it. I'm going to have Thor attack Nighthawk, but I'm going to use an energy resource. Spend an energy resource, resolve the attack against each minion with that player. So, 3, 3. So, if he's resolving the attack on everything, does that still count as consequent? No, because that's an effect, right? That doesn't count for... Because he only attacked 1. So if I'm resolving my attack with each minion, does that mean I take more consequential damage, or do I only take the consequential damage from the initial attack? But that would kill all these though. That's sweet. Alright, cool. Alright, so minions are gone. Yay me. I really wanted to play the Karmic Blast. But I don't have enough money. Let's do a... We'll remove 1 off of here. And then we're going to Battle Mage to heal Wolverine 1. And then we're going to Mystic Sense for Cyclops. And then we're going to Adam Warlock to ready up. And then we're going to port 1 off of that. Take that down to 2. And we'll just, oh, I do have +1 on my defense. We'll just ready up. And then we'll get 3, 4, 5. So we can quantum magic something. Alright, so 2 threat goes on. This goes up to 17. Now it's a little scary. I have cosmic awareness. So Hela's going to activate. I'm going to defend for 3, so she's attacking for 3. And a boost. It's 1. So I take 1 damage. And then we get an encounter card. We get 2 encounter cards. First one is a Frost Giant. And then Dark Designs, and we lose. Place 1 Pursuit counter on. And then she's going to scheme for 2. And then attach Hela's Cloak to Hela. So she gets to save. Shitty. That sucks. I was feeling so confident. This game has a way of taking your confidence and really pooping on it. Do you know how confident I felt in turn 1 when I saw my hand and I'm like, wow, I got my cape, I got my stick. Apparently that's part of my deck now. What time is it? All right, I'm gonna replay. I'm gonna replay one more time, and then no matter what happens, I'm probably gonna call it. You're still down to doing that thing? All right, let's do this one more time. No bullshit. We're just gonna win, and now we're just gonna win. That's him. That's you. You're in. Boost icon. Just south side. Oh, where's that other creature? Where's the creature? This is Nidog. Yeah. So much to remember. Alright, so reveal that, reveal that. He's on, you're in. Good. One threat on. Alright, let's do this. Alter Ego. Readied. Shuffle. Shuffling. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. Those are good. Um, um, I think that makes more sense. And then we're gonna hold on to these three. We're gonna flip. And we're gonna hit you. Then we're gonna ready up, and then we're gonna drop to 5. So 3, 4, 5. Oh yeah, 6. Wolverine. One threat goes on. Oh no, there's acceleration, so it's 2 threat. 3 threat goes on. Hela activates. I'm gonna defend. Attacking for 1, 2, 3. Take 1 damage. Take 2 damage from him. That will take me down to 3. And then I'm going to get an encounter card, which is going to be a Frost Giant. And he's got toughness. We'll go 1, 2. This out. Then Ready up. Three, 4, 3, 6. Five. Attacking. Defend. So that's 2. This card gains boost icons equal to the number of sided victory schemes. There's none. So she only attacks me for 2. Take 2 damage, 2 from him, and then 3 from him. So that puts me to 3. The Queen of Hell. Hela attacks you. Place 1 threat on each scheme. And 1, 3. Dead. Well, that was short and sweet. So I guess I gotta figure out. So if I replay this scenario, do I keep the deck that was already given me, or should I just shuffle all my cards up again and then remove another new top half for make it a little more of a different game? Well, other than that, until I come on to the next one, I guess. Thanks for stopping by, Solo. Talk to you in a bit. Gonna have to rethink my strategy and how to figure out the ins and outs. And on that note, have a good day.